Come with me on a big foodie tour around Tampa and learn about some places you may or may not have been to yet. So this tour is created by Jeff Hauk, who does what he calls underbelly tours. Buckle in because we're going to a few places. First stop, A&J Corner Store over in East Tampa. This store is a 3-minute walk from my house, and this was my first time inside. Robert has gotten fried chicken from there several times, and that yard bird is so juicy and crispy. I knew we'd be eating a lot this night. I had to tell myself a few times to pace myself and not run up a check in the store. Anthony went across the street right quick to another neighborhood spot and bought a few flips for us to keep cool. For me, it was really cool to have everyone outside eating all this food off the back of Jeff's truck. It was really casual. It's obvious I enjoyed this chicken from A&J's. Ugh, crispy and juicy just like I mentioned before. Once we got our palates going, we headed over to the Renes Mexican Kitchen food truck in Seminole Heights. I'd eaten here before and I knew I was in for some good treats. We all went across the street to Southern Brewing and got several history lessons from Jeff while we waited for Renee to bring us our food. Fortunately, they do have plant-based menu options, so the food is really for everyone. One tip, make sure you order one of the agua frescas. We got to drink all of the flavors and it was so refreshing and paired well with all of our tacos. The reason we were doing this foodie tour is because the Splendid Table host Francis Lynn was in town doing a live show. Dalia interviewed him for the Zest and we couldn't have him come all the way here and not take in some foodie sites. We sat for an hour or so just telling Francis stories of each of our Tampa experiences and the food scene here and how it's evolved over the years. I kept telling him he has to come back and visit, plus do a sequel interview for the Zest about his time visiting the city. Our food digested a bit, then it was off to the next spot over in Tampa Heights. Women-owned Noble Brew Botanical Coffee Company opened a few months ago. So stay tuned to hear about our time at Noble Brew, plus the rest of our foodie tour in part 2 and see where the night takes us.